So you suggested for me, because last week I did anagrams for all the members of Trivium,
Yes.
just because.
Yeah.
Just because.
Just because.
And this week you gave me Metallica.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a drag just to help myself laugh a bit more. Even though not that I'm gonna laugh, not gonna laugh.
What are you suggesting? Are you suggesting this segment doesn't work? How dare you?
Oh, of course it works. I mean, where else would we get "Hey Fat Matt" from?
Yeah, Hey Fat Matt was the one, wasn't it, last week?
That's what made it.
Can I just say, actually, before I go on, and I know I'm digressing, but thank you to the nearly 200 people that watched our Orbit Culture Reacts thing on YouTube. It's by far our best, our most popular video at the moment.
Yeah, surprisingly, because like I don't know, like it's just that one video that just shot up in views for some odd reason, but
people like that band. You know, clearly I need to check out their album.
Yeah.
Which I promised myself I would do, but there you go. But anyway, Metallica. We both like Metallica.
Yeah. So we've got Metallica Anagrams. Last week, as you said, we did the Trivium ones with all the names. So take it away, Rob. What have we got for each band member?
Okie dokie. Right. Well, James Hetfield, frontman, vocalist, all-around badass.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. You know what? If I'd have made it James with a Y, which obviously is not how his name is spelled, putting a Y after the A, I could have actually put the word "yeah" in it.
Oh, really?
But I decided that would be cheating, so I went for the conventional way of spelling it. So you have, for James Hetfield, Fedley Shit Jam.
Fedley. That's like the lowest of the low country bands or something.
Well, if you have a mate called Lee who comes over to your house to taste your conserves, and you unfortunately have the apricot flavored one as opposed to the strawberry flavored one,
or the shit
you would have
flavored
to force him. You would have to feed him your shit jam.
Okay.
Do you have any mates called Lee?
Lee? No.
Okay, moving on. You have Hit Jam Ed Fleas.
Hit the jam, pump up the jam, pump it up.
And then a guy called Ed walks out in utter despondency at the fact that he's playing Metallica.
Oh, poor Ed.
Hit the jam. This is an interesting one. Jade Fleshmite.
Ugh. That's
you have a fleshmite.
That's more of a disgusting word than moist.
What, flesh?
I misheard it. I thought you said felch.
No, flesh.
Felch.
Oh, no. That is up there with felch.
I don't think that registers on YouTube demonetization rules.
Use that word in.
I don't know.
But yeah, I guess I know. Say you're in the pyramids of Giza.
Did you say urine?
What?
Did you say urine?
You were in.
Oh.
Yeah, you urinated in the pyramids.
Just messing with you.
Oh my word, it's going off the rails. Jades is say you were in the pyramids of Giza and you found a precious stone, a jade if you will, and then suddenly a flesh-eating mite came up.
Flesh-eating sugar repellent.
And started attacking you. Next one.
Oh God, what have we got?
Can I just apologise in advance, but it made me really, really laugh. Jihads meet elf.
What? That is an unexpected jihad. Will Ferrell's not going to be very pleased.
Will Ferrell just wasn't expecting it, you know what I mean? Wow. And finally, I've got one more. And I saved this one for last because it actually is quite appropriate for what happened to James back in 1991, where he was burned by his own pyrotechnics.
Oh, okay.
During a gig co-headlined with Guns N' Roses, which started off the infamous Montreal riots. But it's Jet's Hide Flame.
Ooh. So is that what people call him in Montreal now? Or?
Jet's Hide Flame. The flame was very clearly hidden.
Wow.
Okay, so Lars Ulrich, the second founding member of Metallica, and everyone loves Lars Ulrich, right?
Yeah. I can't get enough
Hey,
of
no,
his
I
sweet
genuinely
rhythms.
love Lars Ulrich. I think he's just the fact that he's got so far with what little skill he has, but also his aptitude as a businessman. You know.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm just putting in unnecessary fills for you talking there.
I thought those are an accurate representation of the St. Anger drums. To be fair.
Why is the computer not working?
Yeah, because you downloaded Napster. That's why your computer's not working.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, Lars. We love you.
I can imagine his font like being like, or his text like having random capital letters each time because he's got unnecessary shifts in each part of his essays.
Do you think Lars jokes are even funny anymore?
Only when I make them.
Well, like that really just. You know, I feel
Sounded
like it's
exactly
been
like Saint Anger. That was funny.
Wait, what?
This Jam in the chat sounds exactly like Saint Anger. There we go. They're still funny.
Yeah, still funny. Thanks for tuning in, Jam. Appreciate it. Yeah, so only one anagram for Lars.
Okay, well,
little lovely Lars.
that's the only one we need.
I guess it could work to describe the man himself. Liar's Lurch.
Liar's Lurch.
Because he's quite a small kind of humpbacked sort of guy when he walks, sort of thing. At least in the caricatures of him.
If he was
And
a liar,
also,
though, he would have went, he didn't quit the band!
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Liar's Lurch. That's the one good anagram I found for Lars Ulrich. Kirk Hammett.
All right.
Yeah, guitar player extraordinaire. I was going to make a wah pun, but I couldn't think of anything.
Wow.
And again, who cares? So let's say if you were a guy named Mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you dealt in amphetamines.
Yes.
But they came in a special dispensation box. Then you would be Meth Kit Mark.
What a reputation to have.
What a reputation to have.
That's like if Walter White just went underground.
Say
my name. Meth Kit Mike. That's correct.
And now for the other ones, I struck gold because I added his middle name, which, believe it or not, is Lee.
Lee. Oh, Kirk Lee Hammett.
Kirk Lee Hammett. There we go. That is a Lee that we know.
We know personally, yes.
Segue. We don't know him personally, unfortunately.
Yes, we
I've
do.
got to say,
Don't
before I get on in defence of Lars, right, I do think he's a genuinely good guy because there's a guy who I know who we knew in Canterbury who he didn't have any legs, right? He had prosthetic legs.
What,
and he was a big metalhead and he was drinking in Lady Luck with us, right? And I found a video on YouTube. It's a meet and greet that they do before their concerts, and they have it on Met Club. And he met Lars, and Lars actually offered for him to go on stage with Metallica.
I've seen him do stuff like that. See, I've there was that video.
He seems
of them.
quite like a philanthropic kind of character,
yeah.
Even though his reputation in the past probably suggests he can be a bit of a crescent.
I think.
Times, you know?
Yeah, I mean, when it comes, I think there's been a lot of drama within the band, but when it comes to handling stuff outside the band, besides from the Napster thing, I won't get into that because that's been talked about to death. I think he seems quite genuine. I think I remember seeing a video of him helping to set up a proposal on stage in the middle of their concert.
Yes,
I've seen that.
I've seen that very video.
So like
it's just James in the background going, "Wouldn't it be funny if she says no?"
He's very blunt.
But yeah, anyway, I had a lot of luck with Kirk Hammett by adding his middle name. So Kirk Lee Hammett. So let's say Mark has given up his job selling amphetamines out of a dispensation box, and instead he's doing a line in dating. But
so
he also sells this dating.
He's moved up in the world.
He sells this dating kit out of a special dispensation box. The Make Her Melt kit. So,
what was that one? Make Her Milk?
Make Her Melt.
Make Her Melt.
As in,
Oh yes! If you give you head.
Oh God, I didn't want to go that far.
That'll be their Tinder.
You had to go there. You
That's
really
what
had to go there.
It's in relation to Tinder.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, we'll move on. But the one that made me laugh the most from Kirkley Hammett. Are you aware that certain animals can lactate? Right?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you have nipples, Greg. But what you might not know is that you can actually milk the meerkat.
What? That's a Kirk Hammett.
That's Kirkley Hammett. Milk the meerkat.
Okay, that's probably my favourite one. Oh, jeez.
Don't ask me how I came up with that. Oh. Right.
This is from most women in Leighton. I like that one.
Yeah. Anyway, Rob Trujillo, awesome looking, awesome bass player, seemingly awesome dude. He always seems to be like one of the nicer people in the music business.
He's my favourite orangutan in the entire world.
That clip where he's playing, was it All Nightmare Long or something?
Something like that. He's just hopping around the stage, like kneeling down.
And he goes, to the camera. But anyway, you can have for Rob. These I probably shouldn't have saved these for last, to be fair, because these are probably the most boring. But if you're in a courtroom, right, and there is a member of the jury who is being a bit of a, he's winding the court up slightly.
Mm-hmm.
But say you were in the you're in the dock and you were giving your testimony, but you were getting a bit fed up, and your name was Luis Suarez. You would go over and you would bite juror Troll.
I don't want to bite any troll, thank you very much.
You also have an occasion where this said member of the jury might be kind of out of his head a bit, and you also were tempted to throw him out of the courtroom, literally throw him out of the courtroom, and you would lob lit juror. It's always very difficult when you have names with J's in them. It's very difficult. Yeah, it's very difficult when you have names with J's in them, right? And the last one, just because he is of Spanish descent, you have Burrito Jet Roll.
Burrito Jet Roll. That's like a new Lucha Underground finishing move.
Or I guess you can roll Jet's burrito. So if you're on a private plane and you're a bit peckish, you would roll a burrito.
We're experiencing some turbulence at the moment. Oh no, I dropped my burrito, come back!
Yeah, exactly. Right, so that wraps up the Metallica Anagrams anyway. I don't know how I'm making a segment out of this absolute codswallop. But
well, you're doing a good story. That's we should continue with the stories.
To go along with it.
Yeah.
Right. I promise next time when I come up with these anagrams, I'll think up of a good story to associate with these rather than just making them on the fly, which is what I've been doing.
You're going to have to set the bar really high because that was the highest I've ever seen it. So
brilliant. I'm glad these seem to be working. But
yes.
All right. Give me another band for next week.
How about we say one now? And I am going to say, why don't we go with Slayer?
Slayer. Nice.
See what we can get out of Kerry King and Jeff Hanneman.
Probably not that much, to be fair, but I'll go and see what I can do.
Well, should we cover the ex-members as well, or should we just... Oh, we'll have to, because we'd have to cover Dave Lombardo as well.
I mean, the classic Slayer... I think the classic, Slayer lineup with Tom Araya, Kerry King, Jeff Hanneman, and Dave Lombardo.
Yeah, that would be totally fine with me.
I will come up with some for those.
Okay, sounds good.
Right, now the music news.
Okay.
Should we get on to this?